Hi there, and this is Tim. Tammy and I wanted to do something different this time, and we wanted to shoot a short little video just to show you a little bit where we're at, what things look like here in Brazil. You've seen pictures, but a little video would be great. We're pretty excited right now because we have a new couple that's come to live on the campus. They live in the last house down there. We call it Casa Quatro, fourth house. Modesto and Adriana live there. They are the newest portion of our team. Very mature couple, experienced in ministry. They got two little boys. One is named Josh. He's 9 years old. No, Josh is 10, and Benjamin is 9. Wonderful couple, mature, and Tammy loves them. But I like them too. But they're humble people and great to work with. And then in the first house we have Aldacir and Monique. They are our missionaries that were working the bridge between our mission, Maebi, and Wycliffe Associates, working for some translation projects.
Hello, my name is Aldacir Mota, and here is my wife Monique, and here is our new friends at the mission.
Andrea.
Benjamin.
And Josh is sleeping,
Josh.
taking a snooze.
E a Angélica trabalhando.
And their oldest daughter is working.
Okay, and we are missionaries here at Maebi.
So, as you can see, the grass is getting cut. Aldacir is loving getting on the tractor that was purchased by a wonderful man from Bristol, Virginia, a retired missionary from Jordan. Gave us this tractor. It's been wonderful. It's an old model of tractor, something you've seen in these films of people working the rice fields in Asia. But it works great also as a tractor cutting the grass. It's not your fancy zero, you know, the ones they use in the States a lot, but we'll get there. Anyway, I'm going to show you a little bit of what these guys are doing.
And Modesto's trying to make himself a clothesline. This is our little workshop.
Oh.
In the distance, we have Lucimar cutting the grass. Tammy and I use part of our support to help pay for workers like that to help do some of the harder work. It's kind of our way of giving an offering to the mission project. So, show you a little bit what we're doing. This, of course, these are the houses. These are 4 houses here, and that's where our staff lives. The first house is Aldacir that I should talk to you about. The second house is the new director, the new executive director. When he comes in from Sao Paulo, which is about a 15-hour drive for him, they stay in the second house, so it's all fixed up for them. The third house, we're going to have another couple coming from the States. They were there doing a course in missions and working on their English. Flavio and Luciana, they're going to come and move into house number 3. And then house number 4 is where we have Modesto and Andrea with their 2 little boys. And then Tammy's going to show you is going to talk about some exciting things that she's working on. Okay?
Hey folks, this is Tammy. Just want to thank all you all for being with us all these years and give you a little update on what's been happening. I just want to mention how happy I am that God has brought us this new couple, Modesto and Andrea, and their kids here. We're really excited about this new couple because we see how humble and the spirit of servants they have, and they're here ready to help and work and come alongside us to see this dream come to pass. You know, we had to let go the couple we had coordinating the school last year, and so we were like, okay, now God, what's going to happen? Who are you going to bring? And God has really brought us a couple that are just jewels, and we're already working on getting this campus back in shape and moving furniture around, getting things painted and cleaning up and making plans for next semester. And another good thing that is coming about is our evangelism group at church has been sowing seed in a neighborhood for over a year now. This neighborhood's called Calixtolândia, and it's one of the neighborhoods that has the highest amount of prostitution, houses of prostitution, transvestites on the streets at night, and also drug trafficking. Also, God is starting to bring people in that are looking for spiritual help. And so just this week, our new pastor on the campus here and I went, and we were able to counsel 2 people at this space. We're going to start going just once a week in the afternoon. The 2 people that we were able to counsel on Tuesday, or begin counseling on Tuesday, the first one was a boy who's 10 years old. His mom had brought him to Talita, who's kind of in charge of this Project Move, and saying that he needs spiritual help because he's been waking up seeing a lady with long hair standing in front of him at night. And people that are used to dealing with deliverance know that most likely this is a woman or a pombagira, which is an entity that draws a person into sexual promiscuity. This little boy had been living with his grandmother up in the northeast of Brazil, and she had been taking him to what they call a terreiro de Umbanda. It's a place where they do their rituals with this religion that's an offshoot of African animism and spiritism. Root comes from his dad's family, so his dad came together with him, and so we're going to be able to work with his dad in breaking the ties that come through his family. The other lady that came, we were able to talk to, she herself was many years in also this in Umbanda, and her husband was in another form of African spiritism, which even more like black magic and dark rituals and things. And she really wants to follow Christ now and wants to get out of that, but there's a lot of pressure on her because her son has a form of epilepsy, which is really brought on by the spirits that are trying to draw them back in to the rituals and practices that they had before, because certain times of the year he has these epileptic seizures. She said the worst is on Good Friday, right before Easter, is when he really has terrible seizures, and so we know that's very suspicious. That there's no other power on earth that compares to the power of Christ and his blood, and his blood is efficient to free people from all this kind of imprisonment that Satan wants to put on them.
So we want to thank you too for staying with us, for hanging in there. I know a lot of you are in difficult financial troubles. Your churches haven't even been meeting. I don't know how your finances are, but thank you for staying with us. We haven't missed any support, and we're really grateful for that, because we can get a little fearful here too if we're not careful. But God has never let us down, because his people have never let us down. So thank you for being with us. Thank you for your prayers. We love you guys.